Oh yes, oh yes, yes, yes. We are an organization that has a mandate, and we want to achieve it. I could say, Mr. Makula, we want to achieve this mandate. We want to speak and advocate for artists. Take for an example, when a director decides to chop your work off or decides to fire you, what should happen? What are the steps? We say there must be a procedure and a process. Listen, we have a lot of artists that are being neglected over no process. How can you just be fired with just a flick of an arm? The very same reason we have trade unions in police officers and teachers and everything, because employers have misused their right to deploy. So now they are the ones firing these people without a procedure. What happens to the financial standard of that person? You find that that person is a mother, is a father, they are feeding, they are living off this art. And of course, artists, there are people who are living off this art. We cannot take that away from them. But when you decide to violate their rights and fire them, mistakes can happen and there are right steps to be followed. But now we are saying that art cannot be disposed in such a manner. If we continue to promote such manners of people being dislocated without any procedure, then we are allowing a generation of artists to just be delayed off from being taken their art just like that. It is wrong. It is very much wrong, and it must collapse. We say there must be a procedure and a process. We lose artistic work for corruption. I tell you, Mr. Makula, we lose artistic work for corruption and bogus behavior from leaders who don't value the existence of art. Art is history. Art is the history of our generation. They know about apartheid because of art. The shows that were deliberately maneuvering through the scales, the voices, the songs. Now we are advocating for art because art is the only thing that an African child can cherish. Art is the only thing that an African child can cherish. Go to Zambia, and it's the only thing that can unite us as Africans, because we are deliberately from art, and we cannot distance ourselves from art. It helps us understand water. It helps us understand the meaning of how life evolves, and it helps us black people and Africans to expand our imagination. So it's wrong what they are doing. It's wrong, and it must die. Shows like Sarafina, those are the shows that made the history available to the youth. We know about the Steve Biko because of the shows that came out. You had somebody flying off from America to come and do our Steve Biko. Is wrong. We cannot allow people to come far away to come and act our shows deliberately from not nurturing our own people. We must understand that we must value our art in such a way that our art is not discriminating. It does not allow these objectives that these people have placed in such a way that in this factor that I'm raising, that we cannot allow somebody to come and act Steve Biko far away from our acts. That how come have we not embraced our own brothers that understand the fundamentals, that have been in this state, instead of now analyzing a fact? And we know that was an act of sabotage and political turrets. You cannot expect me to go there and become this person that I am not. It is wrong. Now we must also look at the Bible. The Bible is a great symbol of artwork that has been used to turn our Africans into Christian art. Take the Bible for instance. They've used the Bible to turn our own brothers into Africans, and it's because of art. We are an organization that sees that, and we want. Matter of fact, we will eradicate all the discrimination against Africans through art. Thank you so much, Mr. Makula.